everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about repeated sprint training. Okay, so what is repeated sprint training? It's a high intensity interval training. So, you do some type of high intensity exercise and you take a rest and you perform the high intensity exercise again. So there's a rest interval between high intensity exercise, so that's called high intensity interval training. And according to the research paper, it can improve your sprint performance in soccer. During the soccer game, as you can imagine, you sprint, you run, and you jog, you walk. So it's kind of like a combination of every single type of running or sprint. Then it's very complicated, and this high intensity interval training specific to repeated sprint training, it tried to mimic the performance during the soccer game. Of course, it's not only for soccer players, but also it can be applicable to other sport athletes or players, but specific to soccer players, according to a research paper, it can improve your sprint performance or running performance during the soccer game. Preparation. Things you need for this training is 20-meter measurement and timer. For the 20-meter measurement, you can buy official 20-meter measurement from somewhere, or you take 20-meter measurement somewhere and just buy a long rope and cut it down to 20 meter. That's one option. Or it's just a rough measure, you step 20 times, and one step, 1 meter, and you can approximate 20 meters. But as you can imagine, it's not really accurate, so I really recommend buy long rope, and you measure 20 meter and just cut it down. Procedure. First of all, you sprint from the starting position to 20-meter marker. So you sprint and back. So that's one sprint. And after one sprint, you take 20 seconds rest and you do another sprint, going and coming back. You repeat this 6 times. Okay, so you sprint, take a rest, sprint, rest 6 times. Easy. And after 6 times, you take a longer rest for 4 minutes, then you can repeat that for 3 times. So in total, you sprint 18 times. 6 sprint and 3 sets. So 18 sprints in total. So frequency. During the off season, maybe you can do 3 to 5 days a week. If you think about how long the training takes, it's only 18 sprints, so it's not that long training. Intensity wise, it's really high intensity. It should be because it's high intensity interval training, but the volume is not that high, so it's totally doable during the off season, doing 3 to 5 days a week with this training. During the pre-season, maybe you start soccer training, then definitely you can decrease the frequency, so maybe 2 to 4 days a week, but you can integrate this training within your soccer training. In season, further decrement of the frequency, maybe 1 to 2 days a week, or of course you can integrate this repeated sprint training during the soccer training. Okay, so that's everything from this presentation. If you have any question, you can leave a comment. I try to answer as much as possible. And see you next video.